Hey, Courtney here, and I am back with another video, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing something with you that the Lord has placed on my heart, and I'm just going to go for it. My back is kind of itching, so if you see me scratching my back, just know that I am doing that. And if you hear me clear my throat, just know that that is that as well. So I'm sharing this just because I know that someone else is going to need a feast off of this, and that the Lord is wanting you to maybe do the same thing. And so I pray that this word encourages you. I pray that this testimony encourages you. I even have on my Testify shirt. Come on, Holy Spirit. So what I have behind me is a few things I'm going to show you in about 2 minutes. But before that, let me talk about this backstory. So this is a story of, I guess my baby's getting out of bed. This is a story of faith. Faith. And God has me operate and move in this way of faith. He's been showing me and coaching me for about a year now. And so a few years ago, I moved into this tiny 2-bedroom apartment on government assistance. And, roaches, smoking neighbors, gunshots, the whole nine was happening in those apartments all the time. Come this way, baby. Naomi Grace. I just mopped and she's walking on the living floor. Great. And he's had me do this before too, but anywho, when it came to the house that I'm in now, God had me buy things in faith in this whole, I don't even know what you call it, aesthetic. So I was just buying things and I was putting them in suitcases. Hold on. Oh, bless me. Come on. Oh, my baby is sick. Hold on, guys. So I had been buying things out of just faith and obedience. Did you make poops? Out of faith and obedience that I was going to get in a house and that I would not be in those apartments for forever and that he was going to bring me out. So I don't know if she pooped or if she farted, but Lord, help. Jesus, be offense. Jesus, help me. Okay, so, sorry, it smells horrible. And she was asleep when I came to film this video. And now she's awake. So we've been going through it over the past, say 3 months. No, I'm just kidding. We've been going through it though. Did you make poops, honey? Or did you make toots? It's a stanky stank. Fanning it towards me. So, anywho, help me, Holy Spirit. He had me buy things in faith. There are sometimes he told me, go to this store, go to that store. And I'm thinking I don't want to go to stores and, buy stuff. Sometimes I did, but sometimes I was just now I'm seeming kind of crazy because I was buying all kinds of things for this house that I had never seen, never laid eyes on, just been praying for, right? So fast forward, I spent 2 years in that apartment and, every week it was another, neighbors were arguing, domestic violence, even for myself. In a bad relationship in that apartment with domestic violence. And I was the one being violent most of the time. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. But it still wasn't good. It was like the principality hovering over that apartment complex. It made it to where you was either a meth head, crackhead, drug dealer, or you was suffering from domestic violence, or you just was in poverty. And it was really, really not a good situation. But I trusted my daddy to bring me out. I'm even wearing my Testify shirt, so I'm testifying. I trusted that he would bring me out. So anywho, there would be times when he would say, go to this store, go to that store. Go ahead, daughter, get it. I'd be like, Daddy, can I get this? He'd be like, go ahead. You can get it. And so it was just an amazing movement of God in my life when it came to getting this house, because this house was on the market for 8 days. And whenever you look at the inside of it, you would look at it and be like, all the stuff you bought, my house was fully furnished, and I came from a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. It was 2 bathrooms, but it smelled like weed in the other bathroom, and so I never used it. I just closed it off, and I put a curtain in front of it. Literally, people thought I had windows in my room, and I was like, that's a curtain over a bathroom, because that bathroom smells like weed, and I don't want to use it. So 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Or, I don't know what a half bathroom is, but it just had a toilet and a sink. So I went through that, but I trusted my dad. And so I was buying stuff and I was putting it in suitcases, and I was putting the suitcases in the closet because I just knew that I was going to be able to move. And then I would buy stuff and put it at my studio in my storage. I'm a photographer, so I put it at my studio in my storage, and I just kind of trusted that God would bring me out. Fast forward, I'm here now in my house. One day I'll get around to doing a house tour, but usually this little missy is following me around, dirtying up the house as I clean it. So it's usually never like clean enough for me to do a house tour, but she's actually not feeling well right now. Sorry guys. So I might have time tomorrow to film a video, and I've been cleaning. She just pushed my hand away, like, go get in bed. Go get in bed. Let me stop, because every time I do that, God's like, that's how you be doing me. And I'm like, let me hush. Let me hush right now. But, so that's the story of that faith movement. When I had her, I didn't know what I was having. I had her at 25 weeks. That's 15 weeks early. You're supposed to have your babies at 40 weeks. I had her at 25 weeks, weighing 1 pound 4 ounce. Whenever I was pregnant with her, God told me to buy this Duna. I wanted a Duna stroller, and I had asked both my ex-husband and then the guy that I had dated prior to having her. Like, I was like, I really want this stroller car seat combo thingy. Like, can we get it? But they never got it for me. Guess what? My daddy got it for me. So, there was a Duna stroller. It was for sale, and it had a pink canopy. Now, up until now, imagine I have 4 kids. 3 out of those 4 are boys, and every time I would go with anticipation to see it's a girl, they'd be like, you're having a boy. So this time I was like, I don't want to buy that pink stroller. I'm having flashbacks. But God said, get it, daughter. Get it. So I got it. And then when it came down to find her gender, by that time I had gotten into a car accident. My water had broke like 5 months early, and I ended up having her 3.5 months early, and I didn't even know what I was having. Like, I literally woke up from my C-section because they had to put me under, and they were like, you have a beautiful baby girl. And I'm like, the morphine's like getting to me, and I'm like, that's great. Like, okay. I didn't get to see her or anything like that until the next day. So, baby, stop it. So even that was a testament that, you know, just getting things out of faith. Right. So hang with me here. When it came to after I had her, they kept saying she's really sick. We don't think she's going to make it. But a few days later, about 5 days later, God told me to go buy her some outfits. I didn't have any clothes because I didn't know what I was having. So I had no clothes for her. He said, go buy her some outfits. So I bought these cute little girl outfits out of faith that I was going to bring my baby girl home. And so I'm saying all this to say, behind me I have some stuff that I bought in faith, and I'm like, this is a big faith step. Every time I take a step of faith, it's big, but this one's really big to me. But I bought these things out of faith, and you know, even whenever I was buying them, my daddy knows I like stuff on clearance first and foremost. I'm not poor. I have so much wealth, not just in the kingdom, but I know I have it here in the physical as well. And so, but I like stuff on clearance. I like stuff on sale. I found this on Facebook Marketplace, this sofa. Yes, this sofa. That's just me though. It just makes me happy to like be able to bring pieces together that didn't cost me a fortune but are beautiful. It's just like, I love it. You talking? You talking, squawking? So anywho's, I just love that. So I went to Walmart, and I forgot what I was going to Walmart to get. But guys, when I tell y'all, I go to the clearance section, which my daddy knows I'm going to be there almost every time. There are some times where he's like, you don't need nothing over there. And I'm like, okay. But I found these things for something I have been praying for. And it's a camper. I've been praying for a camper. And so I found these things at Walmart that I wanted to show you with better anticipation. But I'm kind of holding the baby right now. But I found this stuff, not all of it, but some of it was in the clearance section. And I thought, how weird to go look at campers. The same day I go look at campers, I go to Walmart, and it's almost summer, springish, so this stuff shouldn't really be on clearance. but it's on clearance. And so this is a patio mat. And as you see, the people, they have it outside their camper with a sitting chair and a little side table and some boots. And this was on clearance. And it's like, I think it was, half of what it usually is. And so I got this cute patio mat. And yes, it's neutrals, so it's just what I like. If we would have had like flamingos or something pink on it, I probably would have passed it up. But the fact that my daddy made sure it had neutrals and it fits me, come through. Okay, so patio mat is what I got first for my camper that is coming soon. And then I also picked up 2 camping chairs. Or what are they called? It's just called a chair, but the outdoor chairs. I bought 2 of those. I don't have any of those. I don't think I've ever had any. Maybe in my first marriage. But I got 2 of those. So me and my kiddos will have somewhere to sit outside on our patio mat. Which I got the chairs before I got the patio mat. I got the chairs and I was like, okay, I'm just going to get the chairs. Because like you have like your wavy faith, like I trust you, God, and I believe you. I know that you're gonna do what I ask because you say it in your word, not like out of an entitled sense of whatever, but not at all that, but just like I know that you're not a man that you should lie, and you gave me this desire. Your word says you would give me the desires of my heart. I've asked, and I've prayed, and so I was like, I'm gonna get the chairs. Yeah, girl. So I got the chairs, and then I was like, well, let's just go see what's in clearance. I didn't feel like a check in my spirit to be like, no, just go check out, whatever. And my faith is kind of just like, well, if anything, I can always use the chairs eventually. Like, it's not like camper specific, it's like I can use the chairs outside. But still, I have my faith that I'm going to get this camper. So I keep on browsing clearance, and I found this. A universal towing mirror. I was like, I ain't never seen one of these in my life. What is it doing in the clearance? Clearance tag. Y'all can see it. What is it doing in the clearance section? But I got myself a universal towing mirror because I'm gonna need one to tow my camper. And it's an extra large mirror. And then back here, I got. And they had 2 of those towing mirrors. I only got 1, and now I feel like I should have got 2. And then I also got this trunk mat that was on clearance, just to be able to put stuff in my trunk and keep my trunk clean, especially if we are camping. Got a trunk mat, and then I don't know why I bought this, but I got it. It's a trailer safety chain holder bracket. The little picture shows it there, that it just keeps it's like a safety chain. So I got one of those. It was on clearance for $5. So it was like, literally, guys, I'm not kidding you. I went to Walmart, never seen camper stuff in my life at Walmart. All of a sudden, all this camper stuff is on clearance. Now, I don't know, call me crazy, but I've never seen it before. So I'm just like, okay, Daddy, like, I trust you. I believe you. Like, you're showing me all this stuff that I have never seen before. Even making it on clearance, which is my love language. And I just looked at a camper earlier that day that I found all this. Sorry, guys. Something that broke off of it, so I'm just twisting it back on. So, and then lastly, I got this. This is just a seat gap organizer with 4 USB ports. Oh, that's fancy. It has USB charging ports. So I got this on clearance. It was $11. And it holds like your tablet and your phone and all that kinds of stuff. So I got that because, I don't know, I low-key got it because I was like, you know what? If I don't use it, my husband will use it and he'll be... So I got that. You want to go night-night?
No.
Oh, okay. I think that's all I got. But those are my items I picked up for the camper that I am going to be so excited to have. Like, you guys, Did you poop? Tell me truth. You poops. Ah! Did you poop it? Ah! You poop it? Oh, go night-night. I'm super excited. I'm super happy. I've wanted one of these for a while. I looked around. Was it around this time last year? I looked around this time last year. Maybe not this time. No, I looked last year. And when I went, I had like a little car because I was using somebody else's car because my car was in the shop. And the guy was just like, what you gonna tow it with? Because he saw the car I got out of. I was like, that's not my car, first and foremost. My car is actually in the shop with you guys, right next door, getting fixed. He's like, oh. I was like, don't test my faith, boy. Don't test it. Don't test my daddy either. So I've asked my daddy for this camper. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to travel comfortably. I've never loved hotels for the simple fact that I just go there to sleep. So I feel like I'm paying $100 to sleep. I can sleep in my car. God has delivered me from poverty mentality, I promise you. But I have wisdom, and I'm like, I don't mind a hotel. I just feel like $100 to sleep, or if I go to an aquarium and it's $20 per kid, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then $20 for the mom. That's $100 right there. We can go to an aquarium and go out to eat and do this and do that and have fun. I just rather do that. And so, especially if you're having an extended trip, Naomi Grace, no ma'am. So I'd much rather do that. Let me stand her up. She's probably gonna cry, but I'm ending this video now. Sit down, Booba. Sit down, because I feel like you made my whole leg smell like poop. I thought she farted because the smell went away, but maybe the poop was just smushed in her diaper. I have to get back to my mommy duties, but I'm filming this out of obedience to the Lord. Last time I didn't film anything. I don't think I have put anything on camera. Why is she bullying me? No, Poopa, no. I need some space. Go get your pan. Let me see. You made poo-poos? Let me see. You poo-pooed. Jesus. Mercy. I haven't filmed a video before. But I'm filming one now. So that way you guys can see what the Lord has done. A 26-year-old with a camper in a 3-bedroom house with an office who literally just does what her daddy does, and her daddy does amazing things for her. Not just all like gimme, but he keeps me in peace. He keeps my mind stayed on him. He's loving. He's patient. All right, guys, I gotta get back to my mommy duties. I will see y'all in the next video. Maybe it's when I'll have my camper.